This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
Good morning, friends. Greetings and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system, the human body, is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your medications and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. We're here for you on The Bright Side. Let us help you change your life. Give us a shout at 855-660-4261. 855-660-4261. If you have questions about the longevity products, nutritional supplements, formulations, skincare, if you have a success story you'd like to share, or if you simply want to contribute to the conversation, 855-660-4261 is our number on The Bright Side. We welcome your calls. If you're interested in learning more about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, you can head over to brightsideben.com and take a look at our shopping cart. We have all the longevity products up. You can also click on the Join the Team link for a one-time $10 fee. You can start yourself a longevity business, earn thank you checks, and help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. That's 866-735-2470 is the phone number for the Brightside Ben phone team, or you can click on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com. Also want to remind you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Thank you to Robert Lundgren, my webmaster, who does such a fine job on pharmacistben.com. And also want to remind you, we do phone calls every Sunday with myself and my friend Dixie Sedgwick. We do pick a subject, and I talk for about 20 minutes, and then we take 10 minutes or so of questions. The dial-in number, this is every Sunday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Every Sunday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The dial-in number is 605-562-3140, 605-562-3140. Participant access code 444-973-pound, 444-973-pound. And then, lastly, I'm doing YouTube videos on skincare with my friend Amanda, and we do those every Tuesday, take questions and just cover various skincare topics. As some of you may know, I've been in the skincare business since 1983 when I started working for the Blistex Corporation, formulating Blistex and a lot of other skincare products. I know quite a bit about skincare. In fact, I know a lot about how the sausage is made in terms of skincare products. Skincare is a really nasty business, you guys. Really, really nasty. Every time I see commercials, I saw one yesterday, it just made me so angry I wanted to throw something at the TV. Hydrolyze. I usually don't call out companies, you know, but this one is so egregious and so nasty and so rude. I'm telling you about some eye cream, some cream you put under your eyes for bags under the eyes, and it's supposed to get rid of your bags and get rid of purpling under the eyes. Look, you got purple under the eyes, you got bags under the eyes, you got a circulatory problem, you got a blood problem, you got a heart problem, you got a blood pressure issue. Blood is not circulating as it should. It has nothing to do with eyes, and what's worse, you're running higher risks for all kinds of degenerative diseases and an early demise, and for a nasty company to purport or pretend or to lie to people, to tell them they can put this Hydrolyze. That's the name of the company, and I rarely call companies out, but this one was so egregious. Hydrolyze. You can put it on your eyes. If you listen to the commercial, by the way, they never tell you that it actually does anything. Now, listen to these commercials very closely. I have a degree in journalism, and I wrote advertising for a while before I went to pharmacy school. So I listen to commercials, and I read commercials like a scientist and also like a copywriter. And let me tell you, there is some nastiness going on in the skincare world and the healthcare world in terms of marketing and in terms of advertising. Anyway, this commercial for Hydrolyze, you rub this cream on your under the eyes, and it's supposed to get rid of puffiness under the eyes. Baloney! How do people live with themselves by lying like this? If you have a puffiness under the eyes, you got a circulatory problem. It's a heart circulation issue, and it really is. It's not cosmetic. It's serious business, and it's not a cream or topical issue. Anyway, didn't mean to digress on this. We covered puffiness under the eyes on a YouTube video, myself and Amanda. And if you're interested in learning more about that, send me an email, ben@ksco.com. ben@ksco.com. We'll put you on the list for these YouTube videos that we're doing. All right. Let's get back to wound healing nutrition. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks now, keeping in mind that wound healing is about anti-aging. Wound healing nutrition equals anti-aging nutrition equals reversing degenerative disease nutrition equals immune boosting nutrition equals good health and vitality nutrition. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing because in terms of our health, there's only two things that are happening in the body. In terms of health, it seems really complicated. There's 12,000 plus different diseases, according to the World Health Organization. There's 1,000 different skin diseases, according to the World Health Organization. There's hundreds of different autoimmune diseases, according to the World Health Organization. But there's only two things that are happening in the body at any given moment. We're either building up or we're breaking down. Really, there's only one thing in terms of net. We're either net building or net breaking down. The body's like a business. You're either in the red or you're in the black. Period. That's it. In the red, in the black. If we don't keep this principle of simplicity in mind, this idea that we're either net building or net breaking down, if we don't keep this simplicity in mind, we are going to be overwhelmed by the vast amount of information and baloney products like Hydrolyze, baloney, crapola, lying, deceitful products, and medications, and formulas, and tinctures, and diets, and nostrums, and protocols, and exercises, and all the things that we're supposed to be spending our money on and doing. And I got friends, unfortunately, naturopaths and alternative practitioners and people, herbalists, and people who are just applying the same kind of deceitful medical model, this deceitful model to natural medicine. And it's not fair. It's just not right. Health is easy, folks. Health is easy because our bodies are meant to be healthy. Our bodies are designed to be healthy. When we understand that the human body in its form today is at least 100,000 years old, or maybe longer, maybe older, when we understand that the human body has evolved over the course of millennia to be equipped to fight disease, to rebuild after it's wounded, to rebuild correctly after it's broken, the body is equipped. If we understand that the body is equipped for disease-free life, and if we're not experiencing this, the only thing we gotta do is figure out what's mucking up the system. That's it. And as we said so many times, there's only three things that muck up the system. A lack of nutrition, basic nutrition, the mighty 90 essential nutrients, as Dr. Wallach so brilliantly calls it. The mighty 90 essential nutrients, your vitamins, your minerals, your amino acids, your essential fatty acids. Your mighty 90 essential nutrients, a lack of your mighty 90 essential nutrients, a lack of oxygen, and accumulation of poisons and toxicity. That's it. That's it. Well, so what does that mean? That means to reverse anything. Anything. I don't care if it's an autoimmune disease or a heart disease or any kind of degenerative disease. To reverse anything that's going wrong in the body. Put the nutrients back in. Put the oxygen back in and figure out how to blow off that toxicity through exhalation and correct any kind of digestive issues. In terms of wound healing, that means nutriate, oxygenate, detoxify. In terms of topical wound healing, because we're talking about an organ that's on the outside, we have double access to the organ, called the skin. We can also address this issue in a second way, and that is topically. That's it. Nutriate, oxygenate, detoxify. Nutriate, oxygenate, detoxify. Nutriate, that means the mighty 90 essential nutrients. Oxygenate, that means breathing correctly. And detoxify, that means breathing correctly and protecting the digestive system. And also, by the way, sugar in high amounts is considered a toxin to the body. So making sure you're keeping your blood sugar stable. That's it, folks. That's it. You don't need anything fancy schmancy. You need to nutriate, you need to oxygenate, you need to detoxify, which means correct digestive issues and stabilize blood sugar. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're going to tell you about DHEA and DHEA's cousin, its non-toxic cousin, when we come back from our break, and take your phone calls as well. 855-660-4261 is our number.
Have you ever felt like the United States government knows way too much about your financial affairs? I continue to hear stories about property seizures, frozen bank accounts, confiscation of stocks and bonds. It makes me wonder if the U.S. citizen will ever again have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Unfortunately, with the Drug and Money Laundering Act, the IRS Revenue Ruling 6045 of 1984, and the Trading with the Enemy Act and Franklin D. Roosevelt's Executive Order of 1933, some precious metal holdings are subject to government intervention. For this reason, Midas Resources has prepared a report explaining the boundaries of trading precious metals privately. Whether you have any intention of trading with Midas Resources or not, I have instructed my representatives to give this report out free. Call for your free copy at 1-800-686-2237. When investing, always proceed with caution. Again, call 1-800-686-2237. Exercise your legal right to trade metals privately. 1-800-686-2237.
You have all seen and heard about the elements of the periodic table. These elements are the building blocks of everything in the universe. You, my friends, are made from these elements. A shortage of any of these important trace elements can lead to disease. Go with the science and take the Lady Talk Health Challenge and get all 90 essential trace elements with a healthy start pack at LadyTalkLive.com or call 855-333-LADY. That's 855-333-5239.
Research shows it's not just what you put in your body that counts, it's what you put on it as well. Why not use an all-natural, healthy mineral-based makeup that actually benefits your skin? Once you experience the airiness and flawless coverage of Longevity mineral makeup, you will never use anything else. With Longevity, the perception of your complexion will be natural perfection. Animal-friendly mineral makeup at Mary Lou Health. That's MARILU Health.com. Or call 855-321-HEALTH.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
We are America's largest independently owned communications network, GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. We're on the air Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time, 24/7 on our archive page at brightsideben.com. There's also a searchable archive at benfuchsarchives.com. Thank you to Peter in the UK for setting that up. If you're interested in learning more about the Longevity products or joining me in my mission to educate the world about how important a good nutritional supplement program can be, if you're interested in changing lives and making some money at the same time, or if you just want to get your longevity products at the wholesale price, you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-24